Playoff success in the National Lacrosse League is an everlasting legacy for any organization fortunate enough to have completed the task. While many years have passed, often just short of the destination, the Toronto Rock have a wealth of experience to extract what it takes in the toughest moments to succeed.
It's got to be one of the toughest things to do in lacrosse is win this championships. It's really hard for everything to kind of fall into place.
For the years that I played when I was in the playoffs, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. What do I need to do to be ready for myself? What do I need to say to get my teammates ready? For me, it was anxious. It was always anxious. Like, I do not want to lose this game. I do not want to watch next week. I do not want to be going home.
To win it, you need special plays by special players, and everything's got to go right. So it's tough.
You just got to be ready physically for that challenge, and also mentally. The swings are greater because your whole season's on the line in a lot of these games. It's really exciting to kind of make that next step into the next season.
There's no doubt your mental preparedness is much different come playoff time.
People may not admit it, but the pressure's there, and you're thinking about it. Embrace it and go and will yourself to it, because it's not easy, and sometimes you just got to step in and take it.
Don't run from the moment. Just be there, own it, do the best you can, and hopefully that's enough. And I believe this team has enough in it this year if they own the moment.
To own the moment is to stand center stage, breaking from the past while the future remains unknown. It is to declare in a champion style, "This is my time." It is to be the master of fate, seizing the opportunity with an iron grip. The playoffs see a tempo shift in rhythm, dramatically increasing the demand to compete. The moment is not a passive acceptance of circumstance, but a devoted engagement with the game, where every battle is charged with intent and significance. It is the realization of one's potential, where every play is executed with purpose and a totality of effort. With their record-setting regular season set at 15-3, the Rock must come together to focus on the task ahead, finding a way to forge their legacy one moment at a time.
All right, boys, obviously we got a big one in front of us here. You guys, we've had a real good run, and we've earned this right to open up at home, and let's make sure we take advantage of it, which I know we will. Let's have a sharp, good, crisp practice here tonight. Kind of dedicate yourself all week to what we got coming up here on Saturday. So I know we'll be good. Starts here tonight.
Yep, go, boys. We all got so much more to give, right? Rock on three. 1, 2, 3. Rock.
Scores! Are you not entertained?
Playoff time in the NLL garners a new buzz as the focus shifts to the opening round battle against the Rochester Knighthawks.
We've got a great 9 o'clock hour today. Looking forward to Toronto Rock players Challen Rogers and Phil Mazuka. They're going to be in studio. I'm a huge enthusiast when it comes to lacrosse, but we are going to make it to Saturday's game, and it's just a pleasure to have a couple of lacrosse players in studio to talk about the sport that I love.
Phil, nice to meet you.
Right here's good. Let's talk lacrosse. Challen Rogers and Phil Mazuka are live in studio. Nice to have you guys. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Sorry, I get everybody's name wrong. I'm famous for it. One of the aspects of the game, and first of all, it's fast. I think it combines the best assets of other sports. But also, as the game goes on, usually things get just a little bit more in your face.
It's exactly that. It's dynamic. Like you said, it's a super fast game, and yeah, things get a little chippy, and you get a little aggressive with your sticks. But yeah, I mean, it's a super exciting sport, and like you said, it combines so many different other sports into it, and I think that's why it makes it so exciting.
I think for me personally, the speed, there's a little bit more goals than hockey, so it kind of keeps the crowd engaged a little bit more. It's a little bit more exciting. I just kind of love the speed and the physicality, and kind of just captivated me through all my years of playing, and that's why I do it.
I like the format of like the one game, do or die. Is it one game each way, or just in this round that it's game first round?
First quarterfinals, one game elimination, and then semifinals are 2 out of 3. Finals are 2 out of 3. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. We had a game against them last week. They snuck into the playoffs, and they're going to be hungry, so we're just going to have to hold our ground. There you go.
I don't know how to throw. Give me a challenge.
Get up high. Get it up high a little more. Yeah, there you go. Try something here.
Oh, that did not work.
Challen, it's Rochester, so I mean, given the proximity of Rochester, is this like Toronto versus the Bruins in hockey?
I wouldn't go quite that far. They're kind of an expansion team in the last few years.
Yeah.
But they've given us troubles over the past couple of years, and I couldn't be looking more forward to this opportunity to play them.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you for having us.
You. That's Phil Mazuka and Challen Rogers, and the Rock are playing in Hamilton against Rochester on Saturday. Game time is actually 4:30, so Joe Cristiano and I are heading on over.
And it doesn't get any better than playoffs, and the fact that these two teams played, if you're going Toronto-Rochester, a couple weeks before the season ended, I think it's just the cherry on top then to have a rematch and try and set the tone for hopefully a long playoff run. It's crazy that it's a winner-take-all, but that's what makes the league unique and makes our jobs very entertaining.
Toronto, yes, they've been gunning for the first seed. They want to build off, playing their great lacrosse into the playoffs, but the stakes haven't nearly been high as they are now.
I think the moments matter more, if that's maybe the best way I can put it, is you don't know what run up the floor is going to decide the game. You don't know, what momentum shifts are going to happen in split seconds, and especially because it starts with a winner-take-all scenario. I mean, you really got to be on point, be sharp, and be ready for anything.
Let's get after it, boys.
Let's go, boys.
Right now. Rock on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Rock.
The best part of the season is the postseason, and it is finally here. The NLL playoffs begin in Hamilton, where the scene is set for the single elimination game battle between the Toronto Rock on their home floor against the Rochester Knighthawks.
Whatever happens, it's the what next mentality. That's what you got to have, right? So you can't get it back. You just get out there and get ready to go again, right? We outwork them here tonight. We set the tone like we have all year long. Let's be real good here.
We're gonna be good here, boys. Enjoy this, right? Let's get it done.
Just don't wait around. All right, so
the urgency, right? We're last game we played them, we went out with a purpose every time and threw them out of the blew them out of the water. Right away tonight. Speed on 3. 1, 2, 3. Speed.
I got asked about this group here this week. It's, do you sense any nervousness with the moment here, kind of one and done? And, I don't. And you guys started preparing for this on October the 28th. You are more than prepared. You've done it for yourselves over and over each and every week. You've checked every box. You guys know what's going to happen when you're at your best. You've shown that throughout the year here. Just be your best version of yourself. Go out there. You know what's going to happen out here. Let's go get one. Let's go, boys.
Boys, let's not make this the last time we're in this together. No, let's go and earn it. Here we go. Rock on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Schreiber telling us earlier this week that he was expecting a much different Knighthawks team. Moves to Rogers. His shot scores! Challen Rogers, the Rock captain. Rock trying to go right back at the Knighthawks. Rogers again. Shoots, same spot, same shot. Ricochets in. Rogers, I think, is going to get credit for that one. And the Rock go back-to-back. Chris Boucher couldn't turn the corner. Boucher back up top, shoots, scores! Boucher threads the needle, and the Rock are on a run. Dunk opportunity, Rose is there! Helped out by Lichtner, Schreiber shoots, point blank, scores! What a bullet from Schreiber! Schreiber switches hands, shoots, scores! Nothing normal about that man. What a play! First half comes to a close. Rochester showing some pushback, and Tom Schreiber a dagger just before the buzzer.
Hey, boys, discipline, all right? I don't care if they give you a shot, they say something to you, whatever the it is, do not retaliate, because they're either going to call both or call you. And the more guys they get off the floor for us, the better off we are, right? Or the better off they are, right? So let's just be smart, ignore all the right? We're going to have the last laugh when we're storming out of here with a win and our season keeps going, right? Let's be smart.
Yeah. 24, I'll challenge you. 14, I'll challenge you. 33, I'll challenge you. 55, 71. We need more loose balls. That's the only thing they got out there is some repeat possessions. That's the only time they built some momentum. So put it on you guys to support everyone else. Come up with 5 loose balls this half, and you guys are out of this. Let's go, boys.
Fields has that one chopped away. Toronto getting the big defensive stop. Extra motivation in the second half. Spins into big coverage though, and a stop by Rose through all of that as Toronto clogged up the middle. And shoots long range, scores! Behind the net, dunk try, Boucher scores! Are you not entertained? Fields little spin, knocked free by Cree. What a stop by Rose. Mick plays it off, scores! Back to Smith, twister, stop by Rose. Under a minute to go in the fourth. Rochester throwing everything at Rose. That one off a stick, off the bar and out. Rose in the pressure cooker, and he comes up. And they'll count it down. The Rock take a quarterfinal victory, 9-6 over Rochester, and book their ticket into the semifinals.
Now we ride. Here we go. You know, I love talking about other teams, but you guys shut 2 of the elite offensive players. I know they ended up with some numbers, but they had no space. You guys just put on a clinic on those guys, so good job. Hell of a win. Enjoy it. Watch some lacrosse, and let's keep her rolling. Good job, man.
Really tired. One more button. Maddie mentioned it there, shutting down Fields and them. I think, Brad, that was a hell of an effort back there.
All right, boys, step in the right direction. We got 4 more to go. Rock on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rock!
Oh. So sorry. Defensively, you guys were so sound tonight. Rochester didn't have a lot of opportunities. What was working well as the defensive unit here tonight?
Yeah, nothing's different really. Kind of same thing we've been preaching all year. We've been kind of, feeding off Rosie, obviously the backbone of our team all season, and obviously brought it into the first game of our playoffs so far. So it clearly starts with him, and we just clearly give him the shots that he wants to see, and has also made some saves that probably had no business making as well.
You say it's lacrosse, and so you do allow goals, but I think I was just counting, I think it's 11 times this year now you've allowed single digits, which is unusual in this league. It's got to be a bit of a point of pride to keep those numbers as low as they have been.
It is, and it's a focus of our team, and offensively at times we maybe sacrifice a little offense because we want to give, we know what we have, we know what our strengths are. We want to give our defense an opportunity to, as we call it, face the opposition and not be chasing, and so it's offense, defense contributing there, and you got a Brad Cree, you have Mitch the Snoo back there, and you have a veteran like Bill Halfstrasser, and we could go on and on. They all do their job, and they do it each and every night.
Great, thanks, Manny.
Thank you. See you next Friday, I think.
You betcha, yeah, Friday.
As spring arrives in Rock City, the trees bloom once again. The breeze blows as it did before, and the Toronto Rock and Buffalo Bandits match up in the NLL semifinals.
The story isn't written yet. The past is part of previous chapters. The past is part of a previous story. This story this year is very unique. We have different combinations of people. We have different guys on the floor. We can't make the assumption that the same fate is going to happen this year. It's a very different year. It's a very different group, and we're going to make sure that the narrative changes. But we need to do the work about that, right? We need to ensure that we reduce or minimize those obstacles that may pop up mentally. I think the tenacity is there, the competitive edge is there, the passion, the drive. However, there is a shift. There needs to be a shift. We need to have that next gear. I call it the playoff gear. We need to find it without going over the top and falling off the cliff where there's undue pressure that actually undermines performance. So really it's just escalating it to that next level, finding that playoff gear, which most of them have been able to do before. So it's not introducing new skills, but allowing them to still stay anchored in their confidence and their self-belief, and then just escalating it to the next level of intensity. But that belief and the confidence has to carry them through it and not carry them over the cliff.
Let's be sharp here tonight. We know what we got in front of us. This is what we play for. Get excited about it, and we'll have a good practice here tonight and lead into Thursday, Friday. You guys know that we'll be ready as a group. You guys are ready for this. Let's be sharp, all right?
Make it worth it, where if you are going to pick someone, make it like, because you're tired, right? So make it a honest pick, right? Because I find sometimes you're kind of just, because you're tired, you're kind of doing this, and that's really doing cool.
You know, when they want to get somewhere, if you deny them that route, they can improvise. They're very skilled up there, but if you freaking set them off their route, give them a good cross check, don't let them through, fight for that space, it just kind of takes them out of their rhythm.
Think about what we got in front of us here and what you might do, check and burn, and Smith, and how we're going to light up, those kind of things, all right? Let's go, boys.
Yeah, we're ready for this, boys. There's absolutely no doubt in this huddle. I think we all know that, right? Rock on 3, 1, 2, 3. Rock.
The Bandits have knocked the Rock out of the playoffs 3 straight times, 2019, 2022, 2023.
They sweep the Rock and move on again to the finals.
Won both regular season meetings with the Rock this year, accounting for 2 of the Rock's 3 losses.
Absolute heartbreak for Toronto.
Composure is going to be the key for this group tonight, right? The challenge for us is not over there. I have no doubt in my mind this group can hold those guys in check all night, all series. That's not the issue. It's us playing with composure. It's patience. It's not getting too worked up about whatever they're doing. We stay calm, cool, collected. We worry about what's next all night long. We ride the highs, we ride the lows. We do it together, and we do it composed. And if we do that, I guarantee this group comes out with a down. All right, let's have a night.
TC on 3, 1, 2, 3. TC.
Okay,
just play your game. Enjoy this, boys. It's a great opportunity ahead of us. Let's go, right?
Go, boys. Just like last game, right? Right away. Speed on 3. 1, 2, 3. Speed.
Listen, we talk a lot about being prepared and being ready. Make no mistake, that's you guys. You guys have taken ownership from that, or of that from day one, okay? And you just continually done that over and over. That's not us. We're here to help you. We're here to steer the ship. But you guys have just grabbed that and you've run with it all year, and it's been great to watch, okay? We're gonna come out here. We're not gonna react. You guys are gonna dictate, all right? And you're gonna intimidate. You're gonna intimidate with your feet, with your speed, your head, your IQ, all that stuff, okay? But mostly just a complete will and commitment to doing what you have to do in the moment and doing it continually, over and over and over, 0 to 60. That's fucking intimidating. That's what you guys do. We talk about the moment. This is your moment. Have fun with it. They can talk. We're gonna go out and do it. Let's go, boys.
Boys, it doesn't matter if the team down there at the other end was wearing yellow or wearing fucking orange. Doesn't change the fact that our focus doesn't change, our preparation doesn't change, or confidence. It's all about the people in this huddle. That's what's gonna get this done. Playing together, playing for each other. Let's plant the seed of fucking doubt tonight. Rock on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Going at it against Connor Farrell. And it starts on the opening draw. These two teams have not only been here before, but it is power versus power up and down the lineup. Ostrauser into Bushi. He's been the best Rock offensive player against the Bandits in the 2 regular season games that Toronto lost, but Bushi with 8 goals total. Corey Small with a really good shot. Nice move to the crease, crash and rolls, takes some contact. Smith off the post! So close to a shorthanded opening goal, and that's the danger the Bandits possess at any moment in any situation. Looking to go down low, but it is broken up by the Bandits who kill off the penalty. Smith forced way up the floor. Buffalo, little time to work with. Confirming something. He steps in the wall. Stop by Rose. Big time save early from Nick Rose. Two teams not giving up much. McKay shoots, scores! Ian McKay has the first goal of game 1 in the semis. And the Bandits have the lead. Matthews pressured by Priola, who steals. Oh, he's done a lot of that this year. Robinson up the floor for the Bandits, swings it over, they score! Sakes! Josh Byrne, deadly from here! Oh my goodness, he scores!
We might get a challenge here, John, as I think that foot might have been close. I think he might be down before this ball goes past the line. This might be one of those situations where you think most likely that ball didn't cross the line, but I just don't know if Ian Garrison is going to have enough conclusive evidence to turn this thing over.
It doesn't go straight in, it kind of gets caught up.
Yeah, that's no goal, man. Let's get out of here.
To see what Ian Garrison says down on the floor.
After further review, there is inconclusive evidence as to whether the ball crossed the goal line. The goal call stands. Toronto is charged for first half timeout. Just like that's it.
They did go in. After!
His foot's down. Hey, don't worry about it. It's good. I just wanted to know what the rationale was. That's all. We can see the ball.
It is the Bandits that have some momentum out of the first. Mr. Matzinger. Priolo with the pickup. Up the floor quickly to Byrne. Shoots denied by Rose. Good save to start the second for Toronto. Reed Smith spin shoots. Stopped by Rose. Trying to keep it tight. Curls back, Schreiber. Up top, Dan Craig. Return to Tom Schreiber. Makes a little stutter move. Twist, shoot, scores! Wide missile from Schreiber. Into the back of the net, but here come the Bandits. They score! Transition Alive and well for Buffalo, who wastes no time. An absolute shot to the heart for the Toronto Rock. You think Tom Schreiber, a turn of events that could flip this game on its head. So part of that, but it comes back to Bird. Inside, Buchanan scores! How did they pull that off? First half comes to a close with Buffalo taking a 5-0 lead on the road. 25 saves for Matt Vince in the first half, holding Toronto to 0.
Hard all summer, all off season, all camp, all season to get to this point, right? To fold up 10. We keep going.
Look at us. Look at what we've done all year. Brucey said it there. Maybe we got them right where we want them, all right? We've never been a team to start real quick. We want to start better, yeah, but you got an opportunity here. This game is not over and done with. Don't let it get away from you. Go up. Momentum's a big thing, all right? It's happened to us before against them. Let's flip it here. Let's win the first 5 minutes. Let's find one, and let's see where we're going.
Aniko spins. Smith shoots. That one's soaked. Up the floor in a hurry. Here comes Toronto. Moving up is Martin, stopped by Vince. Trying to graze the post as well as Toronto's Justin Martin trying to open up the second half in transition. Toronto just 14 to shoot though as Rogers moves in, whistles it. That is another forced shot by Buffalo and a little bit of bad luck for Toronto, but Rock just have not been able to get a rhythm. Cannon. Into Bird. Smith shoots, scores! Unexpected from Dane Smith. 6-0 Buffalo. Well, Matt Vince has been phenomenal. Just no luck, no ball luck. Fraser with some speed. That was Smith. Hartley took a high hit.
After video review, Toronto number 191, a minor penalty, illegal cross-check.
Side. Dane Smith, bouncer, stopped by Rose. Corbeil to it, trying to spring the Rock up the floor. Scores, Justin Martin of the Rock. They waited a long time for their first goal. 30, move it around on the tail end of the Bandits power play. Quick stick, Robinson scores right back. Moving into game 2, you got to show that there's a pulse coming into game 2 down in Vanderland. Ball disrupted. Nanticoke somehow from his back. Scoops to Robinson, scores! Buffalo can do no wrong. A 7-goal gap at the end of the third. Toronto's Justin Martin on to Schreiber. He wants to step up. Pass through, scores! There's 1 in the fourth quarter and 2 for the Rock. Troy Holochuk in goal for the Rock. And that's where they're at in the game. Buchanan stings the corner. 9-2 Bandits. Got a little extra Hostrauser. No stranger to this. Hostrauser throwing some big ones with Nick Weiss. That started earlier with Weiss feeling there should have been a call. And everybody on the floor having a conversation after Hostrauser and Weiss going toe-to-toe.
Hey, Mark! You let that start, Mark!
And despite the scoreboard, this is the best rivalry in lacrosse.
He's on the player as follows. Toronto number 91, 2-minute instigating, 5-minute fighting, automatic game misconduct. Toronto number 33, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct. Buffalo number 20, 5 minutes fighting. Buffalo bench minor, unsportsmanlike conduct.
So it's a wash, except for Hostrauser's night is done. Toronto net empty. Holochuk on the bench. And And that one jumps into the grasp of Vince, who goes down the floor. Buffalo will take game one, and the Bandits look like defending champs tonight. 12 for the final, and not enough from the Toronto Rock, who will try to live another day.
I think we all know that was embarrassing. We're going to be back on Sunday. That wasn't our game. That wasn't our style. We're going to be better. It's a series for a reason.
Like, you guys through everything you could at it. We had a night. That's fine. We'll be back Sunday, but like we keep talking about flipping the script and all that. At some point, it's going to take a special effort from every single guy, right? We're too close to our goal. Okay, we're not going away. They better know that. Because Sunday night, I don't think they've seen the effort that we're about to throw at them. So I know that this one stinks, but that game wasn't as lopsided as it feels right this second. So we need to do everything we can the next 24 hours. We'll be ready for them Sunday. I got nothing but belief in every single guy. But it's gonna take a special fucking effort individually, boys.
We just got to worry about what we got to do on Sunday now. Don't point fingers, don't fucking. We got enough here to get her done on Sunday.
Turn the page. Here we go.
Want here. How about want?
Turn the page, move on to Sunday, boys. We're gonna get them in their fucking rink. Rock on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rock. I asked the coach, I think it's 6 of the last 7 against these guys that they've won. Why does this team seem to do so well against you guys?
I don't have an answer for you. I feel like we've been trying to look for one for a while now. But you know, it's just looking in the mirror. I don't think we were at our best today. As a group, I think we had some special efforts from a few guys, but you know, we have to all elevate our game to be at the best and compete with these guys. And you know, we are still a very confident group. Probably doesn't seem so after kind of a showing like that, but you know, you look at our record, we've answered the bell after losses. So you know, we're still confident. We still think that we can get a big dub on Sunday and bring this series back here.
Banditland is always ready, and they know the moment that they've been waiting for is to see the Buffalo Bandits get back to the NL Finals.
It's literal war. Put a stick in your hand and put somebody in front of you that's trying to take, you know, everything you want away. That's the definition of war. You have to want to take the food off the plate of that guy in front of you more than you want to eat yourself.
We can go shut a whole bunch of people up, and we can prove what we are, what I and we as coaches believe, and what you guys believe are. We're the best team. But it's gonna take every ounce you got here tonight, and I mean that, every ounce. You fight for everything here tonight, right? It starts from that opening whistle, right from that first face-off, right? You just fucking grind. Just keep believing and keep fighting, boys. And if you do that, we will be fine. Let's go out and prove what we are here tonight, and it starts right now. Let's go.
How the do we want to be remembered? That's what you're up against here tonight, okay? You're fighting for everything here. Fight for each other. Fight for your legacy. Don't be that team. You guys are so close. We all know that. You just need that one result. That result's going to come tonight. You just got to commit to it. You got to be fast. You got to be strong, and just committed, start to finish. Boys, tonight's tonight. You got to go out and do it. It won't be easy. We need everyone to perform, everyone at their best. The opportunity's here. It's about tonight. Let's go here.
As for the Rock, Pat, well, it could be quite simple. They need to play a lot better, and for that to happen, they need to rely on their big guns.
Know that this is our moment. This is our time. This is the time we can answer. Earn it all fucking night. Everything on the line. We get to do this again next week. Rock on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Game 2, NLL semifinal. Sit back and enjoy this battle.
They got to get to the inside of the floor. That's something that looks like they're trying to set up for Tyler Hendricks. Big body with great speed.
Hendricks with the ball. Hendricks in, shoots! Stopped by Vince. Hendricks had 5 goals in 5 games for the Rock. The Rock save it, now 10 to shoot for Toronto. Trying to open it up in Buffalo. Schreiber plants and fires, and that one didn't sneak past Vince. In transition, Ian McKay trying to do it again, shoots, and couldn't find the handle against Rose. McKay opened up game 1 in a similar fashion for Buffalo. Almost not utilized as much as he normally is. Nanakoke moves to Smith, shoots, scores! Dane Smith opens it up in game 2 in Banditland. Looking for some space, draws a crowd. Mark Matthews hauled down. And Toronto will go on the power play unless Schreiber buries here. It goes up into the netting. Chris Boucher shoots, scores! What moves from Boucher, and a big goal from Toronto to get them on the board in the first. So Toronto already able to notch a goal on a dunk try there. Yes, Dan Craig! Josh Bird puts his head down, swings over, quick stick, Nanakoke scores! A silver bullet!
Collins on play, number 12, 2 minutes roughing. Low, number 91, 2 minutes, illegal cross check. 5-on-3.
And oh boy, this could be a turn of events.
Tyler Hendricks, remarkable return to the lineup altogether, never mind appearing in his first playoff game in the NLL. Hasn't played since Feb 3rd, wouldn't know it. Look at this effort, Hendricks! Denied by Vince, what a solo mission. 5-on-3 continuing for Buffalo. Buchanan, tiptoe, shoot, scores!
In the game of lacrosse, a 2-man advantage is almost automatic.
On the doorstep, Brandon Robinson juggled and it came free. Loose in the corner for a moment. Toronto and Cree with the snoo. The
Buffalo line with 73, minor penalty, boarding.
Matthews by the back, Small shoot, scores! Corey Small, power play goal, tied again in Buffalo. In the middle, ball disrupted, Nanakoke under coverage. Worked over to Mark Matthews. Matthews, shoot, stop Vince, and we've got Lindner down without a bucket. Penalty coming up.
After review, the major penalty is upheld. Buffalo number 4, 5-minute major, legal cross check.
Any sort of direct contact to the helmet and the cage, that's what they want to call.
On their 4th, Matthews, Boucher, quick stick, stop, rebound, not there. As Wires and Vince work together, oh, Toronto.
Those two, John, have been going back and forth all series long. This could be a huge bounce as things are heating up down in Buffalo.
Back across Schreiber. Down low, Rogers. Matthews, shoots, scores! Power play goal, and Toronto a 4-3 lead. Matthews, power play Toronto. Small, Schreiber, shoots, scores! Cash it in is Corey Small's 2nd of the game. And the Rock, they're on a run. Quick shot, buzzer sounds, and Toronto have got some more playoff life.
Grab breath. Here you go. I hear you guys talking about stuff here. Take 5, but then get them over there on the board. What we're talking about. Draw it through. Yeah, no, don't need to right now. Wait for everyone. Take 5 minutes. The other thing though is have a plan for our next power play. All right, Mark, it's in your hands.
I'm about even with you guys, and it's a dump there, and Krieger's just turning the corner.
I'm going to push.
You know what I mean, Krieger? Yep. Going through hard.
It's obvious we're going out there with a plan. We're dictating right now, and we're taking it to them, so don't stop that.
To go here, all right, we just go and we get right after this, okay? And it's not matching it. We don't have to answer or anything like that. You go, you just grab it and you run with it, and you see if they can keep up with you. Let's go here, boys.
The Bandits that are hoping to make their 3rd straight trip to the NLL Finals, so they are battle-tested. Nanico, watch, Rogers steps up, got a stick on it, and Dave Smith overpowers the Toronto D. Nanico drives off the pipe, Rose in a heap, denying the Rock as they see their goaltender and regular season MVP not yet on his feet.
Like, as far as I can remember, I don't think the trainers ever had to come out and see me before in a game, and not really in my nature to try and sell a call or that kind of thing. So I was hurting for sure, but at the same time, in that moment, we're trying to bring the series back to Hamilton, and I got to shake it off.
Up the floor quickly. Weir, joined by Rogers, left it for him. Jubenville cleans up the mess. Back to Weir. Shoot, scores!
Chow, big one, Mark.
Yeah, no, like you said, I thought we had it.
In this 4th quarter, that 2nd possession, 3rd possession is going to mean so much.
Matthews sneaks it through! Mark Matthews!
We were playing really good lacrosse up until that point, and maybe when the 4th hit, we just kind of weren't playing to win. We're kind of more so maybe playing not to lose.
Thinking Byrne push back, but they find a taker. Chase Fraser.
He put the Jets on.
Nanico, swing, shoot, scores! Not 1, not 2, but 3 moves for Nanico.
But yeah, going into the 4th, we were confident, we were feeling good about ourselves, we were feeling good about our game, and it might be also the reason why it hurts even more.
Small doesn't like it. Bushi does. That shot blocked by McKay, who violently threw himself. Bushi off the board. Shot stopped. Home at Vince. Guardian of the Galaxy. That was out of this world.
And I think, at certain points in that game, specifically on Sunday, we were worried about protecting our own food than we were taking it away from them. And eventually, I think that was our Achilles heel. So.
Buchanan, Byrne. Momentum mounting, and Byrne brings them to their feet again.
Yeah, the last few years of my career, my journey has stopped at the quarterfinal, at the hands of Toronto. So to be on this side, to get past that point, I was really, really excited.
Couldn't unlock it though. Swings across, small shot, squeeze, right arm to chest by Vince.
Oh, and that is going to be a costly penalty from Small. He checks the ball and Paul Dawson's stick inside the crease.
Vince out, extra attacker on, delayed call. Buffalo trying to tie it. Inside, look, they go! And the Bandits come all the way back.
In my mind, being, on the defensive side, it's next play, we got to get the next stop,
Rock wanted to find a big win in Bandit land. This is about as much as they can handle. Fraser scores again. Rock desperately want to stop and want a tying goal. Matthews can't unlock it. Lintner saves, 5 to shoot. Good look. That one, I believe, off Priolo again. Byrne scores. He couldn't be stopped.
Going into both those games this weekend, we had every bit of confidence that we were going to beat them and that we were the better team, but obviously just in those winning moments, they proved that they kind of still have that championship swagger from a year ago.
Rock trying to get the group to focus. And Sawyer trying to get the Rock to hurry up. On the power play, they need two. Matthews. Bushy Craig inside. Remarkable stop by Vince. Final minute in the fourth. Dane Smith to ice it. Rose, a desperation save. Toronto's got it. Quick stick, Bushy denied by Vince. And for a third straight playoffs, the Bandits sweep the Rock. And Buffalo heads back to the finals to defend their title.
Is the only fucking thing that matters, boys. Who cares what we do? In regular season, winning matters right now. Remember this.
Nobody has any words in this moment. It's so fresh. It's a tough way to lose a cross game and end your season. Beat it in your battle. I'll wait for us in the fourth quarter, but it was there. That's tough though.
I f***ing love you guys, man. What a 6 months we just had together. That's a kick in the butt. Wouldn't change a lot of things about this season with you guys, man. Going to battle with every single guy in here. Let's go. Shut up. Gotta grab you boys. Again, I know we're getting sick and tired of being in this position, but I'm sure it's not gonna stop trying to get by those guys. It's in the way next year. It's gonna drive you this offseason, boys. I love you guys. Rock on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rock.
I do think to win the championship, you need so much stuff to go the right way, and like that's in any sport, any league. Obviously, how the 3-game series went wasn't as planned.
To see it be right in front of you and then taken away, I can only imagine what some guys on the team, the core group here, have felt the past 3 or 4 years. Now I feel it too.
To not reach our end goal is sad, it's depressing, it's not much for words right now.
There's certainly things in my own game I wasn't happy about this year, and certainly a lot of things that I need to improve on to kind of shine brighter in those big moments.
To put in the work that we put in, and as a group, for it to come short like that, definitely leaves a pretty foul taste in the mouth, and stings a lot. Not much really else to say.
I don't want to feel like that again. It's just when's enough's enough.
It sucks right now, knowing what we had in that locker room and how much we had to offer, and just selling short like that.
That's a good group. That's a 15-3 group. Have a good game or have a good series or have a good season, but it wasn't enough.
They're guys that I think that are gonna, develop and get better all summer, and eventually take a more veteran approach next year and just continue to get better.
He had a lot, and I think there's a lot of bright spots moving into next season, and if we weren't motivated, we're definitely motivated moving forward.
I think this is a super tight-knit group, and we care about each other. We want to win together. Have to kind of take it in stride and focus on ourselves and being the best that we can be individually to help this team get over the hump.
I think there's some work to be done.
It's time for a lot of us to take that next step and improve in our own individual games, so we can be at our best when the moment's the biggest.
When the moment shatters into shards of glass, only fragments of time that glimmered with promise are left scattered. Yet, the jagged edges cuts a scar into memory that must propel this group forward, motivating this team to pick up the pieces and achieve the ultimate goal in the brightest moments.
Smells like fart over here, I don't know why.
Yeah. Not to cut you off, I gotta bring him up. He's the producer, I'm just trying to get into the documentary.
In fact, then you have to believe even more. People are chasing you for a reason.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Just another day.
Pushed it all talk and started working.
Rock on 3, 1, 2, 3. Rock. Almost said Rock City on 3.
We'll walk through on the floor either tonight or Saturday for sure. We have to go through this stuff. I get it. Right?
By Friday.
Friday it is, bitch.
Phil?
Yeah.
Did you steal my
sock?
Please tell me you got that.